everybody. Welcome to Forging Ahead with Headlam. I am Shanice. Today, I have a special guest with me, Miss Paulette Nelson from Phoebe's Events and Decor. And she will be speaking about her business as an entrepreneur. So we want to get familiar with her products and her services. So, you can give her a link and see what you can, how you can benefit from her services. So, welcome, Paulette Nelson, to Forging Ahead.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes. So, Phoebe's Events and Decor. Could you tell me a little bit about your business? What is it about?
Okay, well, like we said, the name says it all. It's Phoebe's Events and Decors, which means that we do events. Events meaning if you have something that you want to do, you don't know how to do it, we are the person to come to. You want to plan a party, you have a wedding, you have a meeting, you want to do something at your home, you can call us. We do all those events.
Okay.
Baby shower, surprise party, Valentine's party, anything, you can come to us and we are the persons to help you.
Okay, so you say weddings. So you do the reception. What do you do at the weddings?
Well, for the weddings, we do general wedding. If you have a church or if you don't have a church, we can get church for you. We can do the total wedding. If it is that you're doing something small and you just want just like 30 or even less persons, you don't want to go to a church, we are able to help you with that. We can decorate an area, give you for a church service, and then we can go straight into the reception. So we does that. If it is that you have your church, you have a big wedding, fine, we can do that. We do the reception, we do catering, we give you menus and all that you would need. So we can do that. We also do the bouquets.
Okay.
We do wedding dresses rental. At this time we are not doing anything for men because men we don't really have one like for bridesmaid because with the different sizes and different shapes and all of that, some people are different. So we just normally doing now wedding dresses.
The wedding dresses. Okay. So you said the as it relates to the food, you have a catering component to the events planning too. So they can get the cake and the food. It's a one-stop shop.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Good. So as it relates to events, other events, so if they have an outdoor event, you would decorate that as well?
Oh, definitely. So we will do decor also. So if it is that you are doing an event and you need us to come and decorate, you call us, we come in, we give you an estimate. You tell us what it is that you want, and we try to give you whatever it is that you ask for.
Right.
If it is that you even churches, we do decorate churches, we give backdrops and all of that. If it is that you're doing an event, what you want to do, a surprise party for your pastor or for the church, we can come in, we can decorate the church, or if you have an open area, we can decorate that area, change it totally. If you are doing a garden party or a banquet in a garden, we come in, we decorate and give it to you.
So do you provide, so if it's an outdoor event, you would provide seating as well, or the client would have to provide the seats?
It depends on what the patron wants. If the patron has those, then we will not provide. But if they don't, then we will get it.
Okay, so seats and tables, if they don't have it, you can help them to source those, get those. All right, sounds good.
So we will dialogue with that. We'll have conversation about that.
Right.
And we take it from there. But if it is that you want to do something, you don't want to have the idea of anything, we can do that. We do. Perfect. We go straight through, do the total.
So how long have you been in this business of events and decorating and so on? What caused you to go into that field?
Well, I have been in this area for approximately 15 years as a worker. And it all started, I got a job at this place and I was trained. I loved it so much. So I excelled. And about 4 years ago, I decided to go start on my own do my own registration and everything.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I still work with that company.
Okay.
Yes, so sometimes if
Yes.
it is something that I might not be able to manage, then that company, because
We
there's
do
a
it.
bigger perspective, then they will do it. And they are pretty reasonable too, and
Okay.
efficient, professional.
Okay. Were you always an entrepreneur, or was this your first time? Because you said 4 years ago you really ventured out into this era. So were you always an entrepreneur? And if so, what led you to entrepreneurship? What kind of bright light did you see?
Well, okay. I think I've always been an entrepreneur. Many years ago, when I left school, I wasn't the accountant or the doctor or the lawyer type. I was the hands-on. And from then, I used to do buy and sell. I used to go to Panama, Miami, buy stuff, go to town and sell. And then some years after, I lost my husband. And so
Okay.
I had to go in. And that was what we used to do, selling. So I just go in. At some point, I started doing nursing. Like I'm a practical nurse by
Right.
profession. And so while I was doing decor, learning, and like working at this place, I went and did this also. Now you might ask, so nurse to a decorator is totally different. Well, what happened is that I had a lady, was not no member, no family member, but she was living with me, and she had a problem, and I did not know how to manage, and I felt this compassion, so I said, you know what, let me go and learn. She was diabetic. I didn't know how to understand it, and so I
Okay.
went and learned, and I love nursing. Right now I still work as a nurse from
Okay.
time to time. Hmm. And so it is basically nursing and decorating, and I mean like that field is, I mean, a lot of persons in there,
Which one?
so
Nursing?
nursing and also the decor.
Okay.
Lot of person is in there. But without times going now, you can't just stick to one. For you to survive, you have to have multiple.
Exactly. I talk about this all the time on my channel. You have to have more than one sources of income, because trust me, in this struggle, the struggle is real. So you have to have your job, and you have to have a side hustle or a side income, or something that supplements your main income. It is important. So the so you always had that entrepreneurial spirit, because you had to take care of your family, and you wanted to you know
I wanted
excel,
to be independent, and I needed
independent.
to live. I needed to be able to afford some stuff and to
Yes,
just live. I mean, like a basic life, nothing flirtatious, but to be have the necessaries.
yes, yes, yes. So I've seen a couple places that you have decorated. You have sent me your photos as well, so I've seen those. So I'm gonna share them with my viewers now, so you can just take a look at
Thank
them,
you.
and you can decide on if you want to book her now for your weddings, or you want to book her for your events, because the photos, the decoration, absolutely gorgeous. And in essence, you don't have to do anything. You just tell her what you want, and you will get quality service from Miss Nelson. Right? So here goes. So who are usually your customers? Who do you cater to?
Well, like I said, mostly brides, most the persons who have probably a small wedding, or they don't live in Jamaica, they live abroad, and they need something. Most of the time, I mean, like last last wedding I had last year was at the Hope Gardens.
Okay.
So this young lady, she lived abroad. She wanted somebody to do it. So her mom introduced me, because the mom had come to a wedding that I had done.
Right.
And so she liked what she sees. So
Yeah.
I was introduced, she recommended me to her daughter. She came and we did it. It was successful.
Yes.
And also for brides, most of the time brides can't find a dress that is pretty reasonable.
Right.
I
Right.
my dresses are pretty reasonable, and
Okay.
I try to work with the person.
I like what you just said, because sometimes people think that because, if you pay for advertisement, that's the only type of advertisement somebody can get for their business. But word of mouth is one of the best advertisements for somebody's business. If somebody, so the lady came to your wedding, sorry, your event that you had planned, and she told her daughter about it, and that was another client for you. So trust me, a lot of entrepreneurs don't understand that word of mouth and customer service are two of the cheapest or free advertisements then. So I like that. So do you have a store location? How do you go about doing your business? You have a store?
Presently, I I do not have a store per se. But there is, like I tell you, the place that I used to work, I still work from there from time to time. So if it is that someone is needed, then that place is available. It is a Portmore Flowers and Bridal, and
Okay.
it has their Masons Plaza, lot 17, in Portmore. And this is a place that we have a large area where we do receptions, weddings, parties, the whole works. If you come
Okay.
and you like it, fine. If it is, so that is one place that we have there. And
Right.
also, as most persons now are doing weddings and they really want to do like a garden setting or something small. So you'll have probably go to their home. I remember there was this lady in Green Acres in
Yes.
Spanish Town. She wanted to do a wedding on her veranda. So we went and we transformed the whole place, and gave
What?
her what she wanted.
Yes.
So we are hands on. We will go, and and the customer service is good, if I say so myself.
Okay. So all right. So can they find you on Instagram? Do you have what's your number? So at least the client potential clients can find you.
Okay, so most of the time you can find some of my works on the Portmore Flowers and Bridal on the Facebook page. The Facebook page, and also I have a number that in case you need to get in touch with me. I The Instagram is not quite up as yet.
Okay.
I do have a page, but I don't think you'll find anything there because
So it's
the
it's work in
videos
progress.
right. We're gonna put up some good ones.
Okay. All right, sounds good. So, um, what would be your encouragement for other persons who are aspiring entrepreneurs, not necessarily to go into this field, but I mean any other field that they may be thinking about? Because as I said, one job is not really a job because it doesn't really fulfill all the needs that you have. So, what would be your words of encouragement to somebody who
Well,
wants
for
to?
me, it was the art of survival. So I will say to anybody, you need to survive. Living in Jamaica is not easy. Nobody's gonna give you an hand me down. So if you're sitting, look at your skills that you're able to do. I do a little sewing sometimes. I do quite a few. I do a little here. I do quite. I mean, there's a time sometimes when nothing was going on. I take my vehicle and I will drove and sell from
Right.
it. It's the heart of survival. It's not anything to be ashamed of.
Yes.
Sometimes I remember I was one place and somebody come and said, I know you from somewhere. And I
Yeah.
said, yes, maybe. And she said, you were at a wedding and you were, I said, just said, so what happened to you? I said, nothing is wrong with the business. Time is slow. I
Yeah.
have to leave. So that is it. You don't have a shame about what you're doing as long as you're doing honest living.
Exactly.
Then you're making your honest bread. You go
Right.
whatever the Lord gives you to do, you have your hands can do more things, you go ahead and do it.
I agree with you 100%. 100%. So, I for these events that you usually do, you provide also music for the events.
Well, yes. And also photography.
Okay.
I mean, I have someone who does that. He's very, very brilliant. So if it means that somebody needs, then I normally recommend him. And I mean, he's very good, very, very
That's a
good.
photography
The photography and the music.
and the music. Okay. So they don't have to worry about that at all either.
Mm-mm.
All right. So sounds good. So you do the wedding packages and you also do repass. For anybody who has a burial and they need food for the
Wanted to
repast
take
and
care of that. We
right.
also we do that.
Birthday celebrations, if
Birthday,
they can.
christening. You have a christening dinner, christening
Yes.
service. Birthday, you have your parents' anniversary, parents' birthday, surprise party,
Yeah.
anything call us.
So these are not simple things, because planning, it takes a whole lot of preparation. And when you're in that planning stage, especially for a wedding or anything for that matter, it's usually stressful. So if you can have somebody who can be there to you just tell Miss Nelson what you want and you get everything done, it takes a load off you. Have anything else you want to share before I wrap up?
Okay, I just want to tell people that living in Jamaica, it really isn't easy. And sometimes you see a small company and you might overlook them.
Right.
But sometimes you will get a good work from a small company.
Quality
Very good
service.
work. It may not, you might think it's not gonna get the flair but I think that small companies go further because they want to please their
Client.
people, their clients. They want to please their clients. So I would say give them, try them. They're not bad. I also want to give you this other number, if in case you can't get to me. It is 531 8078.
8078 531 8078.
Right. So this is a person that actually trained me, and even though I have veered off, she's still there for me. The
Okay,
same
that's
business,
good
right?
enough.
So
That's
she
support.
has, right.
Yeah.
And she is a person that if you're a bride or a company you don't know, she gives advice. She helps. She's not just there to take your money.
Right.
So our thing is help, because with this time and age, how things are going. And then, I mean, most time people don't want to bring God into anything, but we have to understand that we serve a God and we have to answer to him. So our life depends. We live our lives in accordance. So that's when we come before him, we don't have to say, Lord, I had heard that person.
Right. Yes. Thank you very much for agreeing to do this interview. And I hope that my viewers will call you. They will ring off your phone, because I know that a lot of people have their events and they don't know, how to go about planning and where they can go and support. But if you're in Portmore or anywhere else, she will come. So where's the farthest you will go in Jamaica?
Oh, we go to Montego Bay, and we go to Portland. I mean, people want to do a wedding on the beach. We're gonna go.
Okay.
So we have done that, and we have been to St. Anne's. I remember when my son was getting married, it was in St. Anne's, and we went there.
Yes,
And
I remember. I
we
was
did.
there.
Oh, right.
Yes, I was
And
there. You did the decor. Yes.
it was good. It was
Yes,
good.
it was really
And
good.
so we have been known to go all over.
Yes. Okay.
We have
So
been known to go all over and to give people the desire of their heart. So that, I mean, like for a bride, it's their greatest day. So, we want to see the joy, and that is what we love to see, the
right.
joy on our bride's face.
And take off the stress.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Thank you very much, Miss Nelson. Viewers, the number the numbers will be in the description box below, so you can call her, find out the prices, whatever it is that you want to find out, and she will answer all your questions.
Thank you so much for having me. I really do appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. But
You're
before I go
welcome.
down, viewers, see these earrings? These are leaf earrings, and they were made by Sidjae. I'm gonna put her number again in the description box so you can call if you're interested in these. And she has others. You can check out also her Instagram page.
I
Or
like
see,
those.
they're beautiful,
Those are
right?
beautiful.
They are. I bought them today and I had to wear them. I had to wear them today this interview because them kind of match my clothes. My clothes have on leaf. So yes, beautiful earrings by CJ. Support all these entrepreneurs that are on my channel, because trust me, we all need support, right? Because I myself, I'm an entrepreneur, and I do pimento powder, and I also have a cleaning company which Miss Nelson has supported me as well, because she has given me clients. So I am grateful. Any business we can get, we are absolutely grateful. So thank you again, viewers, for watching, and see you next time. Bye. But hold
Bye.
on, you know that with God all things are possible. We can't ever forget that
Yes.
now. With God, all things
All
are
things
possible.
are possible.
All right. So see you next time, everybody. Bye.
Bye bye.